Hey guys, I'm Jeff and you're watching Valley Fish. Today I'm going to be setting up, see, I thought it was the other way. I'm really bad at the camera. But anyways, we're going to be setting up a 10-gallon aquascape. And it's going to be a part 1 of 2 video because I can't get it all done in one video. And temperature reasons and other silly stuff you'll understand. But hopefully you enjoy. It's just kind of a as I go, a little piece by piece video. And if you do enjoy it, remember hit the like button. I appreciate that, and makes me want to keep creating content for you guys. So thanks for watching. Alright guys, so we are in the middle of doing a water change. You can see that's about the normal flow that I run in there. And I get it to where it just trickles in off the lip. Someday I'm going to upgrade the water going in system, but currently it's just a Python and we just bounce it from tank to tank to tank for every 20 minutes. It gives it about 30%. What we're going to be playing with today is the 10-gallon aquascape. Now this is a, let's see, this one is going to be a maple tree that I chopped down out of the yard. And I kind of set it up how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to add some sand. But what's cool is if you would look at it as a normal person would have a 10-gallon, it's got the tri-level, looks really cool. But this will be the view that I see mostly. That's why I left this side unpainted, because you can be like, hey, what's going on back here? And checking out little plecos or whatever's going on. So, what I plan on doing, it's got a few leftover plant spikes from who knows where, but they're really old. So, I'm going to set one there, 2 actually, and I got a special crib, and it's Florida Sunset crib that I grew from a tissue culture. I'm going to put right on top of that. And then I think I got some moss pads coming in here. And maybe I'll put it up there, get it growing on the log, but you'll have to wait for that. And I think I already know what I'm going to put in this 10-gallon. There was a lot of ideas and a lot of thoughts, but I think I almost know 100%. And you guys have to stay tuned to see that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some sand in here and I'm going to bury those sticks. And I'm going to get a little higher in the back. And then when I get the water filled up in here, I'm going to take a cycled sponge filler and I'm going to wring it out in here and make it into a chocolate milk mud mess. And then after that's all done, I'm sure I'll be chiming back in with you guys. So stay tuned. Favorite sand that I've found so far. You can see, try not to spill it, but it got a nice white to it, really nice size. I'm going to continue adding it all over. But this is the multiple purpose utility sand. I believe I got it from Lowe's. So just to give you guys a little tip, it's like a $3 bag, and it's definitely my favorite so far. Alright, so we got our filling. Now, I probably owe Mark Shelley a shout out for the fertilizer sticks from Miracle Grow. Not intended for aquarium purposes, but I've seen them work really well for him. So that's where that idea comes from. And he'll be the one to blame if it doesn't work out. So, this is, like I said, this is maple. And it's never been floated or submerged, so it's been cut and dried. I got a piece of dragonstone on there, and it's a really cool piece of dragonstone. I had it out in the rain the last couple days, so hopefully that's enough weight to hold that down. I don't think I'm gonna put dragonstone in this tank, but I really like how it looks, so I'm gonna get on that. I got a few pieces, but the sand is what I wanted to show you guys. You can see it's already that full. And now I didn't wash this, I didn't do anything. That's pretty clear for brand new sand. You can see how it looks. Now with all this wood in there and the outside's gonna break down, it's gonna look like this tank in no time with just a little bit of debris, same tree. And I actually got a large stone in the middle of it holding that one down. I'll pull out soon, but yeah. So you're gonna get a lot of debris, but if you're into vacuuming or whatever, I'll probably get to it eventually. But these tanks are just ran with an overflow, and after some point, I got the sponge right here. I'll stick that in there when I add fish to keep them from going over. But hopefully I didn't block y'all guys. But anyways, right there. That's where the water's gonna exit. And you can see in these ones that I got the foam. So it should work out well. And I don't think it'll be too cloudy, which is the great part. And I like the way it looks. Even when this is a little different sand here. This one's got some finer stones. You can see how they come to the surface. But looks good. In the back it looks really good. Other than the mold building up. But all this is from the tree. Alright, here we are. We're about 40-ish%. You can see there's a little haze. Not bad. But as much as people love pool filter sand, this one's almost as clean. I say that because I've never used pool filter sand. I bought it when I bought this, thinking that I would just look at them when I got them home, because they're like $3 a bag. And the difference is this is small granule. Let's see, if we can do a little zoom. That's what this looks like. And pool filter sand looks like giant salt crystals. This is really nice, really fine. Figuring out the zoom, so that's cool. Like I said, halfway, that's not bad for a brand new sand tank. And we'll keep adding to it. Alright, so that is an intake sponge in my aquarium hobby. It is actually an aqua clear replacement filter cartridge, but you just take a bread knife and poke it down the middle and make an X, and then it becomes a intake sponge. So this tank's 3/4 way full. I'm gonna hope to get it in there without making a mess. Still not cloudy. And I'm gonna start wringing it out. And the goal of, I don't even think I'm gonna record that. I'll just show you the aftermath. But the goal is not to clean the sponge. It's just to knock all the biofilm and goodness off the sponge into the tank. So I'll probably take the sponge over to the tub and finish cleaning it out. But the main part is just to knock off enough into the tank to get that biologic going. Well, of course, I started sloshing around and making a mess. And then my wood piece started floating. And it's so mucky, I can't even tell where it's supposed to be. I got a general idea, so I put a brick on it. That was what I was actually looking for originally. But I never found it. And then after I did find it, I already had the dragon stone on there. So the brick will hold it down, get it waterlogged, and then I can finish positioning it how I want it. But we made a total mess of this tank now, which is fine. One thing I wanted to show you about this rack that's super cool. I just broke the tripod. 1 second for shaking camera. Wasn't so bad. So I built these little sliders. I'll probably go over this in like a rack overview when it's all done. But my light, when I gotta get in the tank, I just slide it all the way back. When I need to get in there, I just slide it all the way there. Pretty cool feature. Okay guys, well, hopefully this doesn't have to get too drawn out, but I'm gonna leave you the coolest part of having a drilled tank is watching it overflow and do the skimmer effect. Like I said, I got the sponge out. Now this is what is kind of interesting, is it'll build up this little ring right around it, and you're like, why are you not going in the hole? And it just keeps building, and then it goes whoosh. I don't know how else. We're 40 seconds in. I was like, this is gonna be awesome, but when it does go, I think it's pretty cool. So, well, I'm gonna have to make this, I think, a 2-part video, because I need to get the water temp up before I add my crypt, just so it helps with the melding. But we're 1 minute in, and it's just about ready to go over. And there it goes. And all that floaty muck is just gonna be gone. So I'll probably do this for, I don't know, another 10 minutes or so, and all that'll be gone. I thought it was cool, and if you stuck around for the last minute of this, I appreciate it. But all that muck is on the top surface is going to disappear. Now this is a good time to check the tank. It's the first time it's been 100% full. Look around. You can see the water going over. See if I can get that in focus. Boom. And you just want to check for leaks. It's all dry, so that's great. Slide on back, side view. And then this will be the front view. Check for leaks. When that Dragonstone tipped over, it did nick the glass. Really hope there's no chips, because this 10-gallon tanks are super cheap, but I think it'll be alright. It just went tonk, and I was like, dang it, I knew I needed to use the brick, so just gotta be super careful, and I wasn't, and that stinks. But hopefully it'll be alright. We'll find out in a day or two. Like I said, there'll be a part 2, because I need to let it warm up, and I think the video is going to be long enough. So thanks for watching, and there'll be more updates.